Hey everybody, I'm Because Race Car, and welcome back for episode 2 of our zoo that has yet to have a name. Um, I guess in this episode, in the comments, if you want to leave a suggestion for a name for this zoo, I'll take a look and see what gets left behind, and we'll see what goes on. Hopefully you guys can suggest a good name for a zoo, because I am flesh out of ideas. So let's get into it. So, if you see where we left off, here's our parking lot. Nothing really changed over here. Got our ticket building. Now, I did get started on a little plaza for the entranceway here. And this is taken out of St. Louis Zoo. And there's a nice small little lake with some fountains in it. And so this is what we're going to be working on in this episode, is this facade, like some nice foliage and stuff right here. So we're gonna work on this bit here. Eventually we'll get into getting some animals in here. Not sure what our first animal is going to be, but without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright guys, so here's what I have is the first update. So did all these circles, and this was kind of a pain in the butt because these are all individual one by 1 meter squares, and I used the dome technique and rotated them around and did it all kind of individually. As you can see, like each row was done on its own, so that way I could cut back on the Z fighting as much as possible. Like you can kind of see it, like this row is a little bit raised up by like a pixel. This one, same here. I'll go in and I'll readjust that later, but this should give you an idea of like what we're shaping it into. So started doing like some of the rock work and a couple and like a little bit of the planter over here. We're gonna have some fountains and some statues and stuff, and then over here it's gonna be kind of like thicker foliage, and then it's all gonna blend together really nicely. I really can't wait to show you guys what this thing's gonna look like. The finished product. So let's keep on going. All right, guys. Here we are at the next cut here. Filled in this planter here, did the foliage, and also did some rock work that I still have yet to finish on the backside. It's a little bit rough on this side still. But yeah, this rock work is going to double as this waterfall, as well as a brief tunnel for the train track that we placed in. And unfortunately, like in Planco, we were able to test the rides without them being complete. We unfortunately don't have that feature in this game, so I had to come up with this little, just basic shape with the arch shapes, line it up using this little purple piece to kind of get an idea as far as like clearance for the train, for when I did the tunnel. So as you see, we have one over here, and it should pretty much fit. Like I've kind of eyeballed it along here just to kind of get myself started. Actually, you know what? That actually might be fine, that piece there, but I'll do some finer tweaking whenever I actually get the track actually more complete. Shouldn't take that long. Not exactly worried about it right now. And also worked on this little, not necessarily a bridge, but it is a hardened structure for the train track to sit on that is right across right on the lake's edge, and just kind of making it look like seamless with these plaster panel pieces here. And then to hide the water level, I'll eventually put another layer of these pieces colored darker, so that way you can't just see to the bottom from this angle here, so to kind of hide it. And then it'll also make it look grungy, like okay, the water has stained it a little bit. So that's what I got. That's what we got going on so far. I'm gonna try and get started on the gift shop here And then over here we have like rentals and ATMs and stuff. Um, so eventually we'll get to this area, but right now I'm really digging playing around with the rocks and the foliage and just making this look really pretty. It just like once I started throwing this in, it just came alive, and I just started falling in love with this project like even more. So, okay, guys, big jump in this cut here. As you can see, I completely deleted everything that I had for these two side buildings here and started completely over. I used the what is it? It's my new favorite piece in the game, or at least 3 of them because there's 3 different sizes. It's the what is that? The 2 meter by 2 meter panel, plaster wall, and then I also use the 1 meter ones to do the round sections in both of these buildings. So we are going to go ahead and finish these for this episode as well. And then that'll pretty much complete this plaza. We'll finish up a little bit more of the rock work as well on the side and along here, kind of dress up some more little finishing details. Threw in these little patches of tall grass as in the from my reference material. It definitely, like, I do like adding the grasses. It gives it like a much fuller kind of foliage palette. Well, for me it'll be about an hour or so, but for you guys it'll be a matter of a couple seconds. So see you in a little while. Okay, guys, this is gonna be the final cut. I'm gonna kind of go over a quick overview of everything we covered in this episode. So, as you can see, we scrapped the brick buildings we had for this, and we went with a completely custom, using the plaster walls pieces. So that's what we're going to tackle in the next episode, and we're also going to get started working on some more infrastructure stuff. We're going to do a train crossing over here and back over here for the next one. There are a couple shops that I'm going to put in here, and an ATM and some lockers over on this side as well. We did get the path cover and this nice little pier done. All the planners and everything. We did this this lovely little waterfall. Oh, let me unpause it because this game just looks so gorgeous. But yeah, we kind of got a nice got our entry plaza pretty much hashed out, and we should be ready to start building a habitat right over here. Here in a little bit, we'll probably get the train station done next episode as well. But that said, I think we're gonna wrap it up here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you again next week for oh, scratch that. I will not be doing much Planet Zoo for the next 2 weeks. I have a Planet Coaster project I'm doing a collab with, and it is my turn, so I won't be doing a Planet Zoo series video for a little bit. But that doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. If you follow me on Twitch, be sure to catch me there. I probably will be streaming the Planet Coaster project. But without further ado, that's going to do it for us here today. And you guys have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.